Mataji, Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam.
Okay, so Mataji, so we are 5 minutes past 7 o'clock. So when you're ready, then kindly start the recitation, starting with Om Namah Bhagavate Vasudeva 3 times. Then start the recitation, please.
Okay, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Hare Krishna, everyone. Dandavat Pranam. I'm going to start, Prabhuji. I don't know how to pronounce Prabhuji. If I did mistake or any, I did wrong, forgive to me, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Acharyam mam vijaniyat na anvay na avamanyat karhichit namartya buddhyat suyat sarvadeva mayo guruhu.
Translation: One should know the Acharya as myself and never disrespect him in any way. One should not envy him, thinking him an ordinary man, for he is the representative of all the demigods.
शिक्षा गुरु के त जानी कृष्णेर स्वरूप अन्तर्यामी भक्त श्रेष्ठ यही दुई रूप.
One should know the instructing spiritual master to be the personality of Krishna. Lord Krishna manifests himself as the super soul, as the greatest devotee of the Lord.
नैवोपयन्त्यपचितिं कवयस्तवेष ब्रह्मायुषापि कृतमृद्वमुदा स्मरन्तः यो अनन्तर्बहिर्स्ननो हृतमशुभं विधुन्वन आचार्य चैत्य बपुषा सुगतिं व्यनक्ति.
O my Lord, transcendental poets and experts in spiritual science could not fully express their in depthness to you, even if they were endowed with the prolonged lifetime of Brahma. For you appear in two features, externally as the Acharya and internally as the Supersoul, to deliver the embodied living being by directing him how to come to you. Hare Krishna.
तेषां सततयुक्तानां भजतं प्रीतिपूर्वकं ददामि बुद्धियोगां तं येन मामुपयान्ति ते.
To those who are constantly devoted to serving me with love, I give the understanding by which they can come to me.
यथा ब्राह्मणे भगवान् स्वयम् उदिदिश्य अनुभावितवान्.
The Supreme Personality of Godhead, Swayam Bhagwan, taught Brahma and made him self realized.
ज्ञानं परं गुह्यं मे यद्विज्ञानसमन्वितं सरस्यन्तदङ्गं च गृहाण गदितं मया.
Please hear attentively that what I shall speak to you. For transcendental knowledge about me is not only scientific but also full of mysteries.
यवनाहं यथा भावो यद्रूपगुणकर्मका तथैव तत्त्वविज्ञानमस्तु ते मदनुग्रहात्.
By my causeless mercy, he enlightened in truth about my personality, manifestations, qualities, and pastimes.
अहमेव आसम् एव अग्रे न अन्यत् यत् सत् असत् परं पश्चात् अहं यत् नियो अन्यच्च अविशेषते स अस्मि अहम्.
Prior to the cosmic creation, only I exist and no phenomena exist, either gross, subtle, or primordial. After creation, only I exist in everything, and after annihilation, only I remain eternally.
रीते अर्थं यत प्रति येत न प्रीतियेत च आत्मनि तद्विद्यादात्मनो आत्मना मायां यथा भासो यथा तमः.
What appears to be truth without me is certainly my illusionary energy. Illusory, illusory energy, for nothing can exist without me. It is like a reflection of a real light in the shadows, for in the light there are neither shadows nor reflections.
यथा महन्ति भूतानि भूतेषु सबचेष्टसुन प्रविष्टान्यप्रविष्टानि तथा तेषु न तेषु अहम्.
As the material elements enter the bodies of all living beings and yet remain outside them all, I exist within all material creations and yet am not within them.
एतावदेव जिज्ञास्यं तत्त्वजिज्ञासनात्मना अन्यवा व्यतिरेकाभ्यां यत्स्यात् सर्वथा असर्वदा.
A person interested in transcendental knowledge must therefore always directly and indirectly inquire about it to know the all pervading truth.
चिन्तामणिर्जयति सोमगिरिर्गुरुर्मे शिष्या गुरुः स भगवान् शिखी पिच्चिमौलिः यत्पादकल्पतरु पल्लवाशीकरेषु लीला स्वयंवररसं लभते जयासि.
All glories to Chintamani and my initiating spiritual master, Somagiri. All glories to my instructing spiritual master, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who wears peacock feather in his crown under the shade of his lotus feet, which are like desire trees. Jai Shri Radharani enjoys the transcendental mellows of an eternal consort.
जीवे साक्षरता ही जीवे साक्षर नहीं ताते गुरु चैत्य रूपे शिष्य गुरु हाय कृष्ण महंत स्वरूपे.
Since one cannot usually experience the presence of the Supersoul, he appears before us as a liberated devotee, such as a spiritual master is none other than Krishna himself.
ततदुसंगम स उत्सिज्य सत्सु सज्जेत बुद्धिमान संत अवश्य छिन्दन्ति मानो व्यसंग मुक्तिभिः.
One should therefore avoid bad company and associate only with devotees with their realized instructions. Such saints can cut the knot connecting one with activities unfavorable to devotional service.
शतं प्रसङ्गनामा वीर्यसंविदो भवन्ति ऋतकर्णा रसायना कथाः तेजोषणादस्ववर्गा वर्तमने श्रद्धारतिर्भक्तिरनुक्रमिष्यति.
The spiritually powerful message of Godhead can be properly discussed only in a society of devotees, and it is greatly pleasing to hear in that association. If one hears from devotee, the way of transcendental experience quickly opens, and gradually one attains firm faith that in due course develops into attraction and devotion.
ईश्वर ईश्वरस्वरूप भक्त तारा अधिष्ठान भक्तिरहृदये कृष्णेर सतत विश्राम.
A pure devotee constantly engaged in the loving service of the Lord is identical with the Lord, who is always seated in his heart.
सादाबोहृदयं मह्यं साधूनं हृदयं तोऽहं मद्यन्ते न जानन्ति नाहं तेभ्यो मनागपि.
Saints are my heart, and only I am their hearts. They do not know anyone about me, and therefore I don't recognize anyone beside them as mine.
भगवद्गीता भागवत तीर्था भूता स्वयं विभो तीर्थी कुर्वन्ति तीर्थानि स्वन्त स्तेन गदाभृता.
Saints of pure caliber are themselves places of pilgrimage. Because of their purity, they are constant companions of the Lord, and therefore they can purify even the places of pilgrimage.
सेयी भक्तगणहय द्विविध प्रकार परिषदगण एक साधकगण आर.
Such pure devotees are of two types: personal associates, parishats, and neophyte devotees, sadhakas.
ईश्वरेर अवतार ये तीन प्रकार अंश अवतार आर गुण अवतार सत्यावेश अवतार तृतीय ये मत अंश अवतार पुरुष मत्स्याधिकयात.
There are three categories of incarnations of Godhead: partial incarnations, qualitative incarnations, and empowered incarnations. The Purusas and Matsya are examples of partial incarnations.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Sorry Prabhuji, going on.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Thank you, Mataji. But you beautiful recitations, Mataji. Very nicely recited Bengali ones. Thank you so much.
No, Prabhuji, I did mistake, Prabhuji.
Mataji, you did very nicely. Hamlet Mataji did very good. And was that very nice recitation. It contains Bengali and also Sanskrit as well. We have done very beautiful. Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Thank you, all devotees. Forgive me.
Okay, so we got devotees join. Hare Krishna, Meena Mataji, Prabhavati Sachi Mataji, Dena Sreshta Mataji, and Gayatri Mataji. Then afternoon to all of you. And best to see the Prabhupada. Okay, so we shall move to the next part. Um, so this is a Japa session. So before we start Japa, can I request anyone who would like to do the Panchatattva mantra 3 times and then we'll start the Japa. Gayatri
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, sure Prabhuji. Sri Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Sri Chaitanya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Ram
Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Ram
Ram Ram,
Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare.
Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare.
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram,
Hare Ram,
Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare. Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Rama Hare Hare Hare
Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
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 Ram
Krishna Krishna
Rama
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Ram Hare Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram
Ram
Ram Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Ram
Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna Hare Ram
Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
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 Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare Hare Krishna
Ram
Hare Krishna
Ram
Krishna Hare
Hare Hare Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare
Ram
Hare Ram
Ram
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna
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 Hare Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna
Ram
Hare Krishna
Ram
Krishna Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare Krishna
Ram
Krishna Hare
Ram Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram 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 Hare
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 Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna Hare Hare
Ram
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 Ram Ram
Ram
Ram
Hare
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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hare
Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram
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 Hare
Hare Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Ram 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 Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare
Hare Ram Ram
Ram
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hare
Ram
Hare Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna Krishna Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna Krishna Hare
Hare Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Ram
Ram
Ram Ram Ram Hare
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 Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare
Ram Ram
Ram
Ram
Ram
Ram Hare Hare
Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Ram Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Ram 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 Ram
Hare
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 Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Krishna Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Ram Hare 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 Krishna Ram Hare Hare जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. If anyone has not yet completed the japa, so kindly complete it in the behind. So meanwhile, we shall enter into the next part of our program. It is the Kirtan. So today our Kirtaniyas are Hare Grace Dena Sreshta Mataji, Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandar Pranam. Hare Krishna, all devotees, Koti Koti Dandar Pranam, all of you.
Excellent. So Mataji,
Prabhuji,
Yes, ma'am.
Are you able to share the Kevalastakam? My daughter wants to do Kevalastakam Kirtan, Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
When you're ready, please.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, it is okay to share the darshan our deities, Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah. We just did it Abhishekam for them today, Prabhuji, as my Guru Maharaj instruction, once a week being for them. So we just done it. So I would love to share the darshan, Prabhuji.
Good, Mataji, please.
Sri Madhur Nitai Vishwambar Hari Ki Jai. Govinda Adi Purusha Tamam Bhajan. Govinda Adi Purusha Tamam Bhajami. Govinda Adi Purusha Tamam Bhajami. Sri Madhur Nitai Vishwambar Hari Ki Jai.
What about me? I did 13. I'm just 10. What?
Ayesha, can you operate for me this one? Can you remove this one, please?
You want to put this one?
No, but we want to show the camera on. It's not working. Yeah, thank you so much. Sri Srimati Nitai Vishwambar Hari Ki Jai. Hare Krishna. Prabhuji, can you have a darshan?
Yes, Mataji.
Can you see Prabhuji? Hari Bol.
Hare
Hare Krishna. Sri Srimati Nitai Vishwambar Hari Ki Jai.
Jai.
Thank you. Thank you all devotees. Hare Krishna. Prabhuji, thank you so much for giving this opportunity to see, give the darshan our Lord. Hari Bol. Okay, Ayesha, sit down properly and we begin the kirtan. Prabhuji share already everything. Okay, Baba?
Yes, Mataji, please.
Ayesha, move, can you please? Didi and Mummy going to do the kirtan now. Namo Vishnu Padaya first, please. It's here, sorry.
Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine
Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Iti Namine.
Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Pasatya Deshatarine
Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesa Sunyavadi Paschayat Deshatarine.
Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivas Adi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ramo Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shri Shri Kevalastakam ki jai.
Maduram Madure Dyopi Mangale Dyopi Mangalam Pavanam Pavane Yopi Hare Nameva Kevalam
Madhuram Madhurevyopi Mangalevyo Vimangalam Pavanam Pavanevyopi Harinam Eva Kevalam
Hare Nameva Kevalam
Harinam Eva Kevalam
Abrahmaspatyam parantyam sarvamayam jagat satyam satyam purashatyam harinameva kevalam
Abramam
harinameva kevalam Harinameva kevalam Saguru sapita japi Samata bandhamopi sa Shikshaye shetana smatu Harinameva kevalam Harinameva kevalam Hare Nameva Kevalam Nishwase Nahi Vishwasa Kadaruto Bedvishati Kirtaniya Palya Hare Nameva Kevalam Hare Nameva Kevalam Harinameva kevalam Harisadavase tatra yatra bhagavata jana gayanti bhakti bhavena Harinameva kevalam Harinameva kevalam Harinameva kevalam Ahuduka Mahaduka Duka Dukataram Yatra Kachatam Mishritam Rana Harinameva kevalam Harinameva kevalam Harinameva kevalam Diyatam dinatam karno Niyatam vacha Giyatam nityam Harinameva kevalam हरे नामेव केवलम् हरे नामेव केवलम् त्रिनकेत जगत्सर्वम् राजते सकलपरि चेदनन्दमयं सुधाम् हरिनामेव केवलम् हरिनामेव केवलम् हरिनामेव केवलम् हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे मधुरं मधुरे द्योपि मङ्गले द्योपि मङ्गलम् पवनं पवयेद्योपि हरिनामेव केवलम्
Shri Shri Kevalastakam ki jai, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Thank you, Prabhuji, for a wonderful opportunity to do to Kirtan. Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Mataji. So
Hare.
beautiful recited this Kirtan, very nice Kirtan. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you so much, Aisha Mataji. Very beautiful.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Giving me opportunity to do
Giving me
Kevalastakam.
opportunity for Kevalastakam.
Hare.
Thank you so much. Okay, so shall we move to the next part? It is the Guru Vandana by Meenakshi Mataji. Hare Krishna, Meena Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
You want someone to accompany you, Mataji, for the Guru Vandana? Or you want to do on your own?
Yeah, it's somebody. Yeah, I don't mind. Hare Krishna.
The devotees, anyone would like to accompany Meena Mataji for Guru Vandana?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, I can try.
Yes, Mataji, please, thank you so much.
Thank you.
You need to start, Prabhuji?
Yes, Mataji, please.
Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhavagati Sadma
Shri Guru Charane Padma Kevala Bhakati Sadma
Bandhu Moi Savadhana Mate
Bandhu Moi Savadhana Mate
Yahar prasade vai eva bhavaturi yaja
Sahara Prasade Bhai Vibhavaturiya Jai
Krishna prapti hoy jaha hoy te
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 Guru Mukha Padma Vakya Chitete Koriya Kya
Guru Mukha Padma Vakya Chite Te Koriya Kya
आरना करिया मनी आशा
हरण करी हो मैंने आशा
आरना करिया मनी आशा
हरण करी हो मैंने आशा
श्री गुरु चरणे रति ऐसे उत्तम गति
श्री गुरु चरणे रति ऐसे उत्तम गति
जे प्रसाद पूरे सर्व आशा
जी प्रसाद पूरे सर्व आशा
चक्षुदान दिलो जे जल में प्रभु से
चक्षुदान दिलो जय जन्मे जन्मे प्रभु से
चक्षुदान दिलो जे जल में प्रभु से
चक्षुदान दिलो जय जन्मे जन्मे प्रभु से
दिव्य ज्ञान हृदय प्रकाशित
दिव्य ज्ञान हृदय प्रकाशित
प्रेम भक्ति जहाँ होते अविद्या विनाश जाते
प्रेम भक्ति जहाँ होते अविद्या विनाश जाते
वेदे गाय जहाँ रचरितो
वेद गाय जहाँ रचरित
वेदे गाय जहाँ रचरितो
वेद गाय जहाँ रचरित
श्री गुरु करुणा सिंधु अथम जनार बंधु
श्री गुरु करुणा सिंधु अधम जनारा बंधु
श्री गुरु करुणा सिंधु अथम जनार बंधु
श्री गुरु करुणा सिंधु अधम जनारा बंधु
लोकेनाथ लोकेर जीवन
लोकेनाथ लोकेर जीवान
हाँ हाँ प्रभु करो दया देहो मोरी पद छाया
हाँ प्रभु करो दया दे हो मोरे पद छाया
हाँ हाँ प्रभु करो दया देहो मोरी पद छाया
हाँ प्रभु करो दया दे हो मोरे पद छाया
हाँ हाँ प्रभु करो दया देहो मोरी पद छाया
हाँ प्रभु करो दया दे हो मोहे पद छाया
रबियस सुख त्रिभुवन
ए भेजास कृष्ण त्रिभुवन
रबियस सुख त्रिभुवन
ए भेजास कृष्ण त्रिभुवन
प्रभुपाद
प्रभुपाद पतित पावन गुरुदेव लैला शरणा
प्रभुपाद
पवन गुरुदेव लैला शरणा
जय जय प्रभुपाद
प्रभुपाद प्रभुपाद
जय जय
जय प्रभुपाद जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद
जय जय गुरुदेव 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 जय जय गुरुदेव
जय जय गुरुदेव 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 जय जय गुरुदेव निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल शिला प्रभुपाद की जय श्री गुरु महाराज की जय निताय गौर प्रेमानंदी हरि हरि बोल
हरि बोल
थैंक यू हरे कृष्णा
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Meena Mataji and Nilata Mataji. Very nice Guru Vandana prayers. Thank you so much. Okay, we shall move on to the next part, and we got devotees joined. Hare Krishna, Kishori Gokulanandini Mataji, Dhanvat Pranam, thank you for kindly joining. Hare Krishna, Ras-lila, Srimati Mataji, Dhanvat Pranam, thank you for kindly joining.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji and Hare Krishna all dear devotees. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Shri Prabhupada.
And we will move to the next part. It is the Mangalachal praise by Ras-lila Mataji. Mataji, when you're ready, Mataji, can we start the Mangalachal praise, please?
Yes, thank you. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana-shalakaya Chakshurunmitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manovishtham Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yutpad Kamalam Shri Gurun Vaishwanam Scha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Tahagana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadhuetam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakam Vitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vishvanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vanchakalpa वञ्चाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानन्द श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरभक्तवृन्द ओम ओम नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिन् इति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्देशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंदा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 रामा राम रामा हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 रामा राम रामा हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 रामा राम रामा हरे 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 कृष्णा Dandavat Pranam. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Mataji. Very nicely done. Congratulations, praise. Thank you so much. Okay, so that we shall move to the next part, Premadvani praise, by replace Vidasachi Mataji. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Okay, so are you ready, Mataji? So when you're doing, until you do up to the key, and then until this part, all devotees follow behind Jaya. And the devotees, kindly, wherever it is possible, kindly unmute and follow with Jaya. When you're ready, please.
Okay, Prabhuji. जय नित्य लीला परम विष्णम ओम विष्णुपदा परमहंसम परिवक्षर आचार्य अस्तोत्रम शास्त्र श्री श्रीमद हिज डिवाइन ग्रेस श्री लयसी भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी प्रभुपाद की
Jai.
Jai.
जय ओम विष्णुपदा परमहंसम परिवक्षर आचार्य अस्तोत्रम शास्त्र श्री श्रीमद भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी महाराज प्रभुपाद की
Jai.
Jai.
अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की
Jai.
Jai.
नामाचार्य हरिदास ठाकुर की
Jai.
Jai.
इस्कॉन फाउंडर आचार्य शिल प्रभुपाद की
Jai.
Jai.
प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद की
Jai.
Jai.
श्री श्री Sri Sri Radha Krishna Gopak Gopinath Syama Kunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan ki,
Jai.
Jai.
Vrindavan Dham ki,
Jai.
Jai.
Mathura Dham ki,
Jai.
Jai.
Navadip Dham ki,
Jai.
Jai.
Jagannath Puri Dham ki,
Jai.
Jai.
Ganga Mai ki,
Jai.
Jai.
Yamuna Mai ki,
Jai.
Jai.
Tulsi Devi ki,
Jai.
Jai.
Bhakti Devi ki,
Jai.
Jai.
Sankirtan Yagya ki,
Jai.
Jai.
Brihad Mirdanga ki,
Jai.
Jai.
Sama Veta Bhakta Vrinda ki,
Jai.
Jai.
Gaura Premanande.
Hari Hari
Hari Hari
Krishna.
Bol.
All glories to the assembled devotees.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
All glories to the assembled devotees.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
All glories to Sri Guru and Gauranga. All glories to Srila Prabhupada ki.
Jai.
Jai. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Vida Srimataji. Very beautiful, and thank you all devotees for kindly responding. Okay, so with that one, we are done with the Mangalacham prayers of everything. Now we shall enter into the next part. Is the Chaitanya Charitamrita. So before we enter into Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, we also recite Chaitanya Charitamrita prayers. As we have started recently, we would be following them. Can I request all devotees kindly, wherever it is possible, kindly unmute and follow behind me. These prayers, just we need to get used for it, like Mangalasam prayers. I will recite line by line, you all follow behind me. So before we start, we also do Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya 3 times. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om
Om
Namo
Namo
Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo
Bhagavate
Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Vasudevaya.
Charitamrita prayers. Vande Guru Nisha Bhaktan.
Vande
Vande
Guru
Guru Nisha
Isa
Bhaktan.
Bhaktan.
Isham Ishavatarakam.
Isham
Isam
Ishavatarakam.
Isavatarakan.
Tat Prakasham Chatajektihi.
Tat
Tat
Prakasham
Prakasham
Cha Tachanti.
Chatachitti.
Krishna Chaitanya Sanyakam.
Krishna
Krishna
Chaitanya
Chaitanya
Samyakam.
Samjakam.
Vande Sri Krishna Chaitanya.
Vande
Vande
Sri
Sri Guru
Krishna Chaitanya.
Chaitanya.
Nityanandau Sahoditau.
Nityanando
Nityananda
Sahodito.
Gaudodaye Pushpavantau.
Gaurodaye
Gauravade Pushpavantau.
Pushpavantau.
Chitrau Sandhau Tamonudhau.
Chitro
Chitro Sandho
Sando
Tamonado.
Tamonudo.
Yad Advaitam Brahmopanishadi Tadapyasya Tanubha.
Yat
Yad
Yat
Advaitam
Advaitam
Brahmopanishadi
Brahmopanishadi
Tat Apayashantanuva.
Tatanubha.
Yatmantaryami Purusha iti Soshamsha Vibhavaha.
Ya Atmantarayami
Yami
Purusha iti
Purusha
so
iti sa
samasya
Syamasya
vibha.
Vibhaha.
षडैश्वर्यः पूर्णो येह भगवान् स स्वयम् अयम्.
Sad asairyaha purano ya him bhagavan sa savyam aham.
न चैतन्यात् कृष्णात् जगति परतत्त्वं परमिह.
Na chaitanyat Krishna jagati paratatam param aham.
अनर्पितचिरीं चिरात् करुणयावतीर्णः कलौ.
Anarpita charam nim chirata karunaya tiran kalo.
समर्पयितुम् उन्नतोज्ज्वलरसां स्वभक्तिश्रियम्
समर्पिताम् उन्नतजीवलरसं स्वभक्तिश्रियम्
हरिः पुरटसुन्दरद्वितिः कदम्बसन्दीपितः
हरिपुरुकिरीट सुन्दर द्वैतु कदम्ब सन्निभित्तः
पितः
सदा हृदयकन्दरे स्फुरतु वासचीनन्दनः
सदा हृदये कन्देरस्फुरतु सच्चिदानन्दः
राधा कृष्ण प्रणय विकृति लातिनी शक्तिरस्मान्
राधा कृष्ण प्रणय विकृति हलदिनी सकृति अस्मदः
एकात्मनौ अपि भुवि पुरा देहभेदं गतौ तौ
एकाम् अभिभुवि पुरदेहविदं गतौ तौ
गतौ तौ
चैतन्याख्यं प्रकटमधुना तद्भयं चैक्यमाप्तम्
चैतन्याख्यं प्रकृतम् अधुना तद् अधयं चैकं पतम्
चैत्यम् अपतम्
राधा भावद्युतिसोलितं नौमि कृष्णस्वरूपम्
राधाभावोदयुक्तस्वरितं नमो कृष्णस्वरूपम्
कृष्णस्वरूपम्
श्रीराधायाः प्रणयमहिमा कीदृशो वा नयैव
श्रीराधायाः प्रणये महिमा कीदृशो वनैभिः
स्वाध्यो येनाद्भुतमद्रिमा कीदृशो वा मदीयः
स्वाद्वयन वृत मधुरमकृसदृशो मदीयः
सौख्यं चास्यामदनुभवतः कीदृशं वेति लोभात्
सौख्यं तस्य मदनुभवत कीदृशं वेति लोभत
तद्भावाद्यः समजनी शचीगर्भसिन्धौ हरीन्दुः
तद्भावद्यः समजनि सचीगर्वसिन्धो हरिरनुदो
पञ्चतत्त्वात्मकं कृष्णं
पञ्चतत्त्वमकं कृष्णं
भक्तरूपा स्वरूपकं
भक्तरूपस्वरूपकं
भक्तावतारं भक्ताख्यं
भक्तावतारं भक्तक्यं
नमामि भक्तसिक्तिकं
नमामि भक्तशक्तिकम्
जय जय श्रीचैतन्य जय नित्यानन्द
जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद
जय अद्वैत चन्द्र जय गौरभक्तवृन्द
जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौरभक्तवृंद
नमो महावदान्याय
नमो महावदन्याय
कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते
कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते
कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्य
कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य
नाम्ने गौरत्विषे नमः
नाम्ने गौरत्सवे नमः
कृष्णवर्णं कृशा कृष्णं
कृष्णवर्मतिवास कृष्णं
साङ्गोपाङ्गास्त्रपार्षदम्
सांगोपांगास्त्र पार्षदम्
प्रसादम्
यज्ञैः सङ्कीर्तनप्रायैः
यज्ञैः संकीर्तन प्रायैर्
यजन्ति हि सुमेधसः
यजन्ते हि सुमेधसः
सुवर्णवर्णो हेमाङ्गो
सुवर्णो वर्णो हेमांगो
वराङ्गश्चन्दनाङ्गदी
वर्णागश्चन्दनाङ्गदी
सन्न्यासकृत्यमः
सन्न्यासकृशोच्चमः सन्तो
निष्ठा शान्ति परायणः
निष्ठा शान्ति परायणः
मूकं करोति वाचालं
मुखो करोति वाचालं
कालम्
पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं
Pangum
Pangum
lagayate girim.
यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे
Yat kripahatam aham vande.
परमानन्दमाधवम्
Paramananda madhavam.
श्रीगुरुं दीनतारिणम्
Shri Guru Dinatarinam.
श्रीकृष्णचैतन्यमीश्वरम्
Shri Krishna
Chaitanya
Chaitanya.
Ishwaram.
So thank you so much. So these are the prayers of Chaitanya Charitamrita. Let's say that this John. Okay, so we shall move to the next part. We are in the Chaitanya Charitamrita, Adi-lila, and verse number 47, 46. In the last session, we have been discussing the importance of the Acharya. So Krishna says this week verse in the Srimad Bhagavatam. Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami bringing that verse. It is a Chaitanya Charitamritam is a collection of jewels of verses. That's why he was mentioning Sri Chaitanya Prabhum Vande Yatpada Sri Viritaha Sangurunati Akaravatat Ajnaha Siddhanta Sadmanin. Siddhanta Sadmanin. Satmani is the best jewels of the Siddhanta, the best verses. He has collected everything and putting here in the Chaitanya Charitamrita. So here in the last session, Acharya mam vidhaniyat na avamanyeta karihechet na matya buddha asuyeta sarvadeva mayo guruhu. We have discussed the importance of the Acharya. One has to know that one should know the Acharya as myself and never disrespect him in any way. One should not envy him, thinking him an ordinary person, for he is the representative of all the demigods. So Acharya is not an ordinary man. So we should consider him as the representative of all demigods, and he is not different from Krishna as well. Krishna says this to Uddhava. Okay, so that is the last verse. So and also Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Again, this is the most used verse by many people. Guru is like a Parabrahma, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Here Lord Krishna is the Param Brahma, Parandhama. Okay, so this is last shloka. We shall move to the next shloka. This is 47. Again, so previously here Acharya is mentioning as the representative of Krishna, representative of demigods. He is the body, embodiment of all of the demigods as well. So this is Sarvadeva Mayo Guru. Now, here Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is mentioning about the Siksha Guru, who is the Siksha Guru, who gives the instructions to the devotees who are trying to elevate themselves in the spiritual path. And that is instructing spiritual master to be the personality of Krishna. So Lord Krishna manifests himself as super soul and as the greatest devotee of the Lord. So outside he exhibits himself as the Guru, and inside heart as a super soul he reveals the knowledge to the devotee who is in the spiritual path. So this is the shloka. So we shall first I shall recite this shloka. Kindly hear these words, and then you follow me later on. I will explain and say. शिक्षा गुरु के ताजानी कृष्णेर स्वरूप अंतर्यामी भक्त श्रेष्ठ ये द्विरूप शिक्षा गुरु के ताजानी कृष्णेर स्वरूप अंतर्यामी भक्त श्रेष्ठ ये द्विरूपम शिक्षा गुरु के ताजानी कृष्णेर स्वरूप अंतर्यामी भक्त श्रेष्ठ ये द्विरूपम Okay, so can I request anyone would like to lead this one so we all follow, or you want to follow behind me? In the letter, Mataji, would you like to lead? Okay, so dear devotees, wherever it is possible, kindly unmute and follow behind me. शिक्षा गुरुकेता जानी कृष्णेर स्वरूपा
Hare Krishna. Shiksha Guru Keta Janam Krishnera Swarupaha
Antarami Bhakta. Oh, sorry.
अंतर्यामी भक्त श्रेष्ठ ये द्वि रूपम.
Antaryami Bhakta Shrestha Yai Dui Rupa.
Okay, thank you so much. I request the devotees. Okay, two more times again. शिक्षा गुरु के ताजानी कृष्णेर स्वरूपा.
Shiksha Guru
Keta
Keta
Jani Krishna
Sarupa.
Swarupa.
अंतर्यामी भक्त श्रेष्ठ ये द्वि रूपा.
Antaryami Bhakta Shrestha.
Bhakta Shrestha Yai Dui Rupa.
Once more. शिक्षा गुरु के ताजानी कृष्णेर स्वरूपा.
Shiksha Guru
Shiksha
Keta
Guru Keta Jani
Jani
Krishna
Sarupa.
Era Swarupa.
अंतर्यामी भक्त श्रेष्ठ ये द्वि रूपा.
Antaryami
Antaryami
Bhakta
Bhakta
Shrestha.
Shrestha Yai
Yai
Dui
Dui
Rupa.
Rupa.
Okay, thank you so much. And the devotees, would you like to take that turns?
May I, Prabhuji?
Yes, Mataji, please.
Shiksha Guru Keta Jani Krishna Era Swarupa. Antaryami Bhakta Shrestha Yai Dui Rupa. Shiksha Guru Keta Jani Krishna Era Swarupa. Antaryami Bhaktya Shrestha Yai Dui Rupa. Shiksha Guru Keta Jani Krishna Ra Swarupa. Antaryami Bhakta Shrestha Yai Dui Rupa. Thank you.
Mataji. Okay, so in the letter, Mataji, would you like to
Hare
go?
Krishna. Shiksha Guru Keta Jani Krishnera Sarupa. Antaryami Bhakta Shrestha Idvi Sarupa. How many times, Prabhuji? One time is okay?
You want to do it once more? Two more times also fine, Mataji.
Okay. Shiksha Guru Keta Jani Krishnera Sarupa. Antaryami Bhakta Shrestha Idvi Rupa. Shiksha Guru Keta Jani Krishnera Sarupa. Antaryami Bhakta Shrestha Idvi Rupa.
Very nice. Beautiful. Thank you, Mataji. Okay, we shall move on to next Gauri Mataji, please. Okay, Mataji is not available. Gayatri Mataji, please.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी. शिक्षा गुरु के ताजानी कृष्णेरा स्वरूपा. अंतर्यामी भक्त श्रेष्ठ दुई रूपा. श्रेष्ठ शिक्षा गुरु ताजानी कृष्णेरा स्वरूपा. अंतर्यामी भक्त श्रेष्ठ दुई रूपा. शिक्षा गुरु के ताजानी कृष्णेरा स्वरूपा. अंतर्यामी भक्त श्रेष्ठ दुई रूपा. हरे कृष्ण.
Very grateful. Thank you, Mataji. So, bringing little bit of Bengali pronunciation. Thank you, Mataji. Okay, so next move on to next. Kishori Gokulanandini Mataji, are you available to recite?
Yes, Shiksha Guru Keta Jani Krishna Swarupa Antaryami Bhakta Shrestha Dui Rupa. शिक्षा गुरु केता जानी कृष्ण रे स्वरूप अंतर्यामी भक्त श्रेष्ठा ए दुई रूप शिक्षा गुरु केता जानी कृष्ण रे रूप अंतर्यामी भक्त श्रेष्ठा ए दुई रूप.
Very
Thank you,
beautiful.
Prabhu.
Very nice. So nice, Mataji. Thank you so much. Okay, so next, Meena Mataji, please.
Hare Krishna. शिक्षा गुरु कृते जानी कृष्ण ये स्वरूपा अंतर्यामी भक्त श्रेष्ठा एहि दुई रूपा शिक्षा गुरु केत जानी कृष्ण ये स्वरूपा अंतर्यामी भक्त श्रेष्ठा एहि दुई रूपा शिक्षा गुरु केत जानी कृष्ण य स्वरूप अंतर्यामी भक्त श्रेष्ठ ए दुई रूप. हरे कृष्ण.
Hare Krishna. Very nice recitation, Mataji. Thank you, Mataji. Next, Mrida Sachi Mataji, please.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी. शिक्षा गुरु केता जानी कृष्णेरा स्वरूपा अंतर्यामी भक्त श्रेष्ठ ए दुई रूपा शिक्षा गुरु केता जानी कृष्णेरा स्वरूपा अंतर्यामी भक्त श्रेष्ठ यही दुई रूपा शिक्षा गुरु केता जानी कृष्णेरा स्वरूप अंतर्यामी भक्त श्रेष्ठ यही दुई रूप. हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी.
Very nice. Thank you, Mataji. So nice recitation. And Rasleela Shrimati Mataji, please.
Hare Krishna. शिक्षा गुरु ताजनी कृष्णेरा स्वरूपा अंतर्यामी भक्त श्रेष्ठा ए दुई रूपा शिक्षा गुरु कहता जानी कृष्णेरा स्वरूपा अंतर्यामी भक्त श्रेष्ठा ए दुई रूपा शिक्षा गुरु कहता जानी कृष्णेरा स्वरूपा अंतर्यामी भक्त श्रेष्ठा ए दुई रूपा. हरे कृष्णा. थैंक यू.
Hare Krishna. Very beautiful recitation, Mataji. All devotees did very nice recitations. Thank you so much. Okay, so Prabhavati Mataji and Hemlata Mataji are not available. They are at work. Still, we are fortunate to have them. Still, they are here with association. They are hearing. So I'm not requesting them to recite. Okay, so शिक्षा गुरु के ताजानी कृष्णेर स्वरूप अंतर्यामी भक्त श्रेष्ठ यही दुगे रूपम. Okay, so this is
Prabhuji, may I try?
okay. Garinga Mataji, you are not okay. Mataji, please.
Yeah, sorry. Okay. शिक्षा गुरु केता जानी कृष्णेर स्वरूपा अंतर्यामी भक्त श्रेष्ठ ए दुई रूपा शिक्षा गुरु केता जानी कृष्णेर स्वरूपा अंतर्यामी भक्त श्रेष्ठ ए दुई रूपा शिक्षा गुरु केता जानी कृष्णेर स्वरूपा अंतर्यामी भक्त श्रेष्ठ ये दुई रूप. हरे कृष्ण प्रभु.
Hare Krishna. Very beautiful Mataji. Apologies, Mataji. So, that of coming back to you. But Garinga Mataji, would you like to read the synonyms translation and first paragraph of the purport? And there are 2 paragraphs later on. 2 devotees will take time.
Sure, Prabhuji.
Synonyms and translation and first paragraph.
Yeah. Shiksha Guru ki, the spiritual master who instructs indeed, Jani, I know, Krishnera of Krishna, Seva Rupa, the direct representative, Antaryami, the indwelling super soul, Bhakta Sesta, the best devotee, in these Dvi to Rupa form. Translation. One should know the instructing spiritual master to be the personality of Krishna. Lord Krishna manifests himself as the super soul and as the greatest devotee of the Lord. Purport. Srila Krishnadasa Kaviraja Goswami stated that the interesting spiritual master is a bona fide representative of Sri Krishna. Sri Krishna himself teaches us as the um, instructing spiritual master from within and without. From within, he teaches the Paramatma or constant companion, and from without, he teaches from the Bhagavad Gita as the introducing spiritual master. There are two kind of instructing spiritual master. One is the liberated personality, fully absorbed absorbed in meditation in devotional service, and the other is he who uh, invokes the disciples' spiritual consciousness by means of relevant instruction. Thus, the instruction in the sense of devotion are differentiated in theme of the objective, and subjective ways to understanding. The Acharya in the true sense of the term, who is authorized to deliver Krishna, increase enriches the disciple with full spiritual knowledge, and those awakens him to the activities of devotional service. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you,
Mr.
Mataji.
Prabhuji, sorry everyone.
Very nicely read, Mataji. Thank you so much. Okay, so can I request another voluntary devotee for the second paragraph, please?
Prabhuji, may I please?
Yes, Mataji, please.
Thank you. When by learning from the self-realization spiritual master, one actually engages himself in the service of Lord Vishnu, functional devotional service begins. The procedures of this devotional service are known as the uh, how to pronounce, Prabhuji, this one?
Adideya.
Adideya, or action on is the duty bound to perform. Our only shelter is the Supreme Lord, and one who teaches how to approach Krishna is the functioning from the personality of Godhead. There is no difference between the shelter giving Supreme Lord and initiating and the instructing spiritual master. If the one foolishly discriminated discriminates between them, he commits on and offenses the discharge of devotional service. Srila Sanatan
Uh,
Goswami is the
I
ideal
will take
spiritual master.
another.
Shall I
Yeah,
leave, Prabhuji? Yeah, thank you. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji.
thank you, Mataji. Very nicely read. Okay, can I request other voluntary devotee to read another paragraph, please?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Can I read, please?
Yes, Mataji, please.
Thank you. Srila Sanatan Goswami is the ideal spiritual master, for he delivers one the shelter of the lotus feet of Madan Mohana. Even though one may be unable to travel on the field of Vrindavan due to forgetfulness of his relationship with the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he can get an adequate opportunity to stay in Vrindavan and derive all spiritual benefits by the mercy of Sanatan Goswami. Shri Govinda ji acts exactly like the Shiksha Guru, instructing spiritual master by teaching Arjuna the Bhagavad Gita. He is the original preceptor for he gives us instructions and an opportunity to serve him. The initiating spiritual master is a personal manifestation of Srila Madan Mohana Vigraha, whereas the instructing spiritual master is a personal representative of Srila Govind Deva Vigraha. Bo- Both of these deities are worshipped in Vrindavan. Sri Gopinath is the ultimate attraction in spiritual realization. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. So nicely read. Okay, so here Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is mentioning about the instructing spiritual master. So he says Siksha Guru. So Siksha Guru ke tajani Krishnera Swarupa. He is the master to be the personality of Krishna. One should know like that. And Krishna, Lord Krishna manifests himself as the super soul and as the greatest devotee of the Lord. So, and also outside, so Antah Purusha Rupena, Kala Rupena Yo Bahihi. So this is also a Kala, the time factor also, it is mentioned in the Bhagavatam. Antaha Purusha Rupena, inside as a super soul, he reveals the knowledge, and outside also time factor as well, along with the spiritual masters. One is the, again, in the previous shlokas, we have seen there are two kinds of spiritual masters. One is the Diksha Guru, and another one is the Siksha Guru. One can have only one Diksha Guru, but he can have as many Siksha Gurus as he wants. So that is, he has already mentioned in the previous slokas that we have passed through. In the purport, Srila Prabhupada is mentioning instructing spiritual master is a bona fide representative of Sri Krishna. He comes in the Guru Parampara. Evam Parampara Praptum Imam Rajashiyo Viduhu Sakalena Mahata Yogo Nastaha Parantapa. This is Evam Parampara Praptum Imam Rajashiyo Viduhu. From that point of time, it is coming from in a bona fide way that inheriting the knowledge from one guru to another disciple and disciple to another disciple, like that. Okay, so here that instructing spiritual master is a bona fide, he must be in that lineage. If he is not in that lineage, so then what happens? So Diksha Guru and Siksha Guru both must be in the lineage. Sampradaya Sampradaya Vihina Te Mantram Nishpalam Mataha. If one receives a mantra from some spiritual master who is not in the lineage or the bona fide, then that mantram Nishpalam Mataha. So this comes from the Padma Purana, I think. So Prabhupada has mentioned this statement. He must be the bona fide representative of Sri Krishna. So he must be coming from, this is like a giving fruit to one hand to hand, like that. It goes down without damaging any of those properties of a fruit. Or now here it is a knowledge without any break. But there are no mental speculations, no personal opinions to be added into this lineage or in the philosophy as well. So these spiritual masters, they get that knowledge and they give and pass it on as it is. So Sri Krishna himself teaches us as instructing spiritual master from within and without. So that's why whoever is speaking on Bhagavatam or Bhagavad Gita, they're not ordinary people. So likewise, Prabhupada is explaining. So outside is like a spiritual master, inside is as a Krishna. So from within, he teaches as Paramatma, our constant companion. And from without, he teaches from the Bhagavad Gita as the instructing spiritual master. Can I request devotees? So can anyone say how he teaches as Paramatma? Can anyone quote from Bhagavad Gita about this statement? Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita.
Prabhuji, is it Aham Sarvasya Prabhava?
Uh, is it Upadeshtacha Brahmanamanta cha?
Yes, that is also one thing. there he is the witness, and he gives the permission to enjoy or eat or anything, and he is the witness. Upadrashtanumanta cha bhatta bhokta maheshwaraha. Paramatma iti chapyukto, that is a different one. But here, from within, he teaches as Paramatma. I give an indication. It is 15th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, 15th shloka. I'll give first line. Sarvasya chaham.
सर्वस्य चाहं हृदि सन्निविष्टो
Yes. Go on, Mataji.
I'm trying to remember, Prabhuji. Sarvasya chaham hृदि सन्निविष्टो matta smritim apohanam cha, something like that. He is the one who makes us remember or forget.
Yes.
That I think.
Yes.
Hare Krishna.
Yes.
Is it Sarvasya Chaham Hriddhi Sannidhishto Matta Smriti Jnanam Apohanam Cha Vedesya Sarve Vedis Aham Sarvavedyo Vedanta Krit Vedavit Eva Chaham.
Yes, very beautiful. Thank you so much, Mataji. So this is Sarvasya chaham hridhi sannivishto matta smriti jnanam apohanam cha. Everything comes from Krishna as a Paramatma. And he is the constant companion. And from without, he teaches from Bhagavad Gita. So whenever we are desiring to get the knowledge and seriously trying, then Krishna arranges. He is seeing what is the intention, what is the desire of a devotee. Then he will arrange the spiritual master accordingly. If one is desiring that I wanted to have a very simple and peaceful life, and also my spiritual master, he should not give too much thing, and then likewise then he will arrange such kind of spiritual masters. If I wanted to know all the philosophy very deep and perfect, who is perfect in the training the disciples, who should not allow even a small mistakes, I want such kind of spiritual master, you will get such kind of spiritual master. So he arranges. So here he teaches from the Bhagavad Gita as the instructing spiritual master. This is outside. But here again, Lord sees the intention of the devotee, how he is seeking the knowledge, and how much he is to be controlled, how much he wanted to be trained by the spiritual master. And here there are two kinds of instructing spiritual masters. One is a liberated person fully absorbed in meditation, in devotional service. And the other is he who invokes the disciple's spiritual consciousness by means of relevant instructions. So this one who is a liberated person, fully absorbed in the meditation, in devotional service. This is, if we say so many Paramhamsa devotees, they do not come into the society or the many people into the town or among the people. They are sitting in the sense they live in the dhamas, Vrindavan Dham and Madhura Dham, like that. And then, so like Prabhupada was mentioning about their bhabas, and Prabhupada, one of the messages mentioning there is going to be soon babas is going to live in from our society. So they are who have preached already, and like the Parirajaka, and then coming in the Paramahamsa state. That is the last stage of the sannyasa. They are completely absorbed in the meditation. But devotees who wanted, they will go to that spiritual master and take instructions from the Baba, or who is completely absorbed in the meditation. And other spiritual master who invokes the disciple's spiritual consciousness by means of relevant instructions. So like we have got so many devotees in the temples, so they always give and train the disciples by giving relevant instructions. So just reading from the scriptures, Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, like that. And thus, the instructions in the science of devotion are differentiated in terms of objective and subjective ways of understanding. What is the objective? It is attaining the love of Godhead, Krishna Prema. So when we are reading those 10 offenses, that is saying that one, what is that one? Every devotee who claims to be Vaishnava must guard against these offenses in order to quickly achieve the desired success. This is Krishna Prema. That is the objective. That is the objective of devotional service. And subjective ways of understanding. And then the Acharya, in the true sense of the term, who is authorized to deliver Krishna, enriches the disciple with full spiritual knowledge and thus awakens him to the activities of devotional service. See, this is awaken the and all the spiritual knowledge within in his heart, and then engage him in different activities. Like what kind of activities? So going to the temple. First of all, a disciple must be enthusiastic. He should be giving the time first. Then spiritual master, he knows how to engage him according to the desire and the place and circumstances of a disciple. Like one person may be, like if we see our Sangha, so one devotee is engaging in the organizing the activities, another devotee is going to speak, another devotee is going to do some other activities. Many devotees are going to the temple and engaging the services like cleaning and cooking and distributing the prasadam and all those. These are all activities of devotional service. If we see just like a Savai Man Krishna Padara Vindayo Vachamsu Vaikunta Gunanu Varnani, like Ambrish Maharaj is good example, and also how to awaken all of his senses in engage in the devotional service. Sevar Mukehi Jihvado Swaimeva Spurchadaha. So such a way engagement is required. Activities of devotional service are required for a disciple. In such a way, disciple once he gets enriches, then he is in the right path and keep on. It will never ever end. I have got the full knowledge. If we say that I have got all the knowledge, then he is a foolish, because knowledge is unlimited. Krishna cannot be known by the senses. He is unlimited. But here, this knowledge is keep on growing and growing and growing. But we have it just maybe entering into 1% of Bhagavad Gita or 1% of Bhagavatam, like that. But there is so much. If we just ask any devotee, the realized devotee, they will speak so many of angles of Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita. Okay, so that is here. And we got Ramlala Prabhuji and Saurabh Prabhuji joined. Dhanvat Pranam to both of you. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, so we shall see further what Prabhupada is explaining. When by learning from the self-realized spiritual master, one actually engages himself in the service of Lord Vishnu, and functional devotional service begins. So this is the Siksha Guru, self-realized spiritual master. One actually engages himself in the service of the Lord Vishnu. So here it is in the coming from Varnashrama Dharma is the base for this, to engage oneself. Ata Pumbid Vijisreshta Varnashrami Bhavashaha Swanistasya Dharmasya Samsiddhi Haritoshanam. Haritoshanam. Everything we do for the Lord Vishnu. And there functional devotional service begins. And procedure of this devotional service are known as Abhideya. So before we proceed here further, we need to know Sambandha, Abhideya, Prayojana. These are the 3 levels. First level is we need to know the relationship between the Lord and ourselves. Can anyone say that what is the relationship? In Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, in the 15th chapter, can anyone say that? It is 15th chapter, but Gayatri Mataji.
I'm not sure, Prabhuji, but is this rasas, Prabhuji? Rasas, like how we are dasya, sakya, parental, like that, conjugal, that one, Prabhuji?
The relationship between individual living entity and Krishna in the 15th chapter.
Parts and parcel.
Is it
Mama
Mama
Vanshu Jiva
Evangelio?
Loke Jiva Bhuta.
Yes, perfect. See, this is the perfection of a devotee. Okay, so Mamaivaamsha Jivo Loke Jiva Bhutaha Sanatanaha. We are part and parcel of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Manasastani Indriyani Prakrutistani Karshati. So we are inclusive of mind. There are six senses. Manasastani Indriyani Prakrutistani Karshati. We struggle for existence here. But when we are child, because we are under protection of parents, we don't see this struggling nature. When we get married or when we are doing job, so later on in our life, even though we see the problems, that is the time starts, and we are trying to solve the problem. One problem goes, another problem comes again into their life, and we try to solve, but problems will never ever leave. That is the time. What should I be doing? Even though I'm trying to do, problems are not getting solved, and then he will come to Krishna consciousness, because at that time he uh, try to learn why I'm getting problems, who am I actually, why I'm struggling here. Prakriti stadi karshati, struggling for existence. Why I'm going through so many relationship problems, health problems, issues, and my family members are not doing well, their health is not good. In such a way, my personal health is not good. My office people, everyone is torturing me in the office. They're unnecessarily, other people are just always criticizing me, bullying me. So many problems. Everyone has got multi-dimensional problems. This is karshati. Prakriti stani karshati, because it comes with we desire one thing, and then that desire also brings package of problems that we do not know. We all only see the desire what we have got. We ask, oh my dear Lord, so just please bless me with so much of wealth, but behind that there is a baggage of problems. Devotee or anyone who is praying, they do not see it. That's why one should not ask for any desires. We ask only Krishna, he will give the clean benediction to us. In such a way we live that happily with the benedictions that Lord has given. At the end, he also makes the path such a way that we go back to the Lord. So, Apyeva Maria Bhagwan Paripati Dhinan Vatsriya Vatsakam Anugraha Katarosman. So this one very beautifully Dhruva Maharaj prays in the last statement of his prayers. Apyeva Maria Bhagwan Paripati Dhyanan Vatsre Vatsakam Anugraha Katarosman. So my dear Lord, you Paripati Dhinan, you look after your Dhinan, who requires assistance from you, Dhinan. So out of all these Dhinas, who is the Sreshta? Who requires most blessings from the Lord? They are called Dhina Sreshta. They're in the first in the line to get the mercy from the Lord. Okay, so this is Dhina, Paripati Dhinan. And the Lord looks after his devotees like Vatsreva Vatsakam Anugraha Katarosman, just like a mother cow, it protects the baby calf, its child. And then as soon as child comes out from the womb of a cow, and the cow is always there to look after the child and then gives the milk, and then in such a way it protects, the cow protects the child. Likewise, Lord gives the benedictions. Even though Dhruv Maharaj, he asked, his intention was to desire a greater job than his father. So even though it was difficult, the Lord is giving that benediction, and also at the end, he also says that you would not come back to this material world. That assurance is also there. So Parishutoro Sravasam Dhrokchitihi. So his destination is a Dhruvaloka. It is already decided by the Lord, and he does not come back to this material world. Even though he asked for material benedictions, so it is also fulfilled, and also ultimate destination is also, it is already decided by the Lord. Okay, so here by this, first of all, we need to know the relationship, that is Sambandha. And then once we know the relationship, then we put the steps. When we know the destination, then we start our journey. First step, that is all this, the first step to the last step, it is Abhideya. And at the end, it is the Prayojana. What is the ultimate thing? Ultimate objective, it is Prayojana. Prayojana is the living. Pasyan Swarajyam Ruchati, Swarupena Mayopetam, Pasyan Swarajyam Ruchati. Going back to the Godhead and at lotus feet of the Lord, there Pasyan Swarajyam Ruchati. One experiences all the bliss and happiness along with the Lord while he is engaging himself. Dharmen Aradhayan Harim. वसन्त्यत्र पुरुषाः सर्वे वैकुण्ठमूर्तयः ये निमित्तेन धर्मेण आराधयन् हरिं. Always they engage in the devotional service in the spiritual planets. So that one we see and the third canto later on, how devotees glorify the Lord, engages themselves. So beautiful those things. And they have got very beautiful aeroplanes along with their concerts going there, always singing the glories of the Lord. वैमानिकाः सललना चरितानि शश्वत् गायन्ति यत्र so Shamala Nibattuhu. There it is very beautiful things to go into. If we just go there again, we don't come back. Okay. Antarjali Anubhitatat Madhumadhavinam Gandhena Kandita. Even they will condemn the smells, aroma smells, anything, all material thing they, or of course it is not material thing, but even the spiritual thing while they are singing, if it is making any disturbance in their singing, distractions, they will condemn even those fragrance of those flowers. Madhumadhavinam. Okay, so there are again variegatedness in the spiritual planets. So that is ultimate prayojana, going there and enjoying with the Lord, that in highest happiness. Okay, so that is prayojana. So here the procedures of this devotional service taking step by step. This is abhideya or actions one is duty bound to perform. So one we determine to walk the step by step. That is a duty bound to perform. It is my duty. My prayojana is now it is fixed. I have to go to the abode of the Lord. I need to serve him. For that one, we have to practice in this material world. Our worldly shelter is the Supreme Lord, and one who teaches how to approach Krishna is the functioning form of personality of Godhead. Functioning form of personality of Godhead. So here, Prabhupada is describing, we have got three main deities in the Vrindavana. One is the Madana Mohana, Govindji, and Gopinath. So Madana Mohana, he, if we take the blessings of Madana Mohana, the relationship between ourselves and the Lord, it is awakened. That is Sambandha. And Govindji, what he will do? So he teaches how to approach Krishna. That is the functioning form of the personality of Godhead. Govindji. And then Gopinathji, he is the ultimate, who is the husband of all the gopis. Okay, so, and then there is no difference between the shelter-giving Supreme Lord and initiating and instructing spiritual masters. So here, Prabhupada is explaining either Diksha Guru or Siksha Guru, comparing with Govindji here. No difference between the shelter-giving Supreme Lord. This is Madhana Mohana or Gopinathji. And Govindji is the initiating and instructing spiritual masters. Initiating means the starting. So we could compare with the Madan Mohanji. Instructing spiritual master is like a Govindji. And the shelter-giving Supreme Lord is Gopinathji. But there is no difference. If one foolishly discriminates between them, he commits an offense in the discharge of devotional service. So this is again, one should not discriminate. So Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, in the beginning, he was mentioning Vande Gurunisha Bhaktanisha Mishavatarakam Tat Prakasham Chitatjaktihi Krishna Chaitanya Sanyakam. The first beautiful slokas, all appreciating and glorifying the spiritual masters. So, and here spiritual master is the one we can personally see him, personally touch him, personally talk to him. And but the person, whenever Siksha Guru is speaking or whenever he is saying anything about Krishna, so generally he is not in this material world. He is not in this material world. If we observe, when the devotees are speaking on Tuesday sessions, they would experience that sometimes after finishing those that 1 hour of period, later on in normal days when we are engaging, if we just see, did I speak all these things? Oh, how wonderful it is! These words are coming. So in such a one would see himself, then he will feel wonder. But when he is properly doing it, he is not actually speaking. He is being acted as a instrument in the hand of Krishna. So that's why one should not discriminate between the spiritual master and Krishna. So Prabhupada was also asked by his disciples in those days, and later on Prabhupada explained that relationship. So actually the you have to worship spiritual master as the supreme personality of Godhead with the highest standard. And then disciples immediately asked, so you are claiming that you need to be worshipped? Then Prabhupada explained, you have asked very good questions. I appreciate that. But you need to treat him as good as Supreme Personality of Godhead. But spiritual master, he never claims himself as the Krishna. So Prabhupada later he clarifies, and then with all these scriptural evidences, and then devotees are satisfied, and then that initiation went very nicely. Okay, so that is, one should not discriminate. And then further, Shri Sanatana Goswami is the ideal spiritual master, for he delivers the shelter of the lotus feet of Madana Mohana. So Sanatana Goswami established Madana Mohana, and then Rupa Goswami established Radha Govindji. So this is Sanatana Goswami is the elder brother of Rupa Goswami. So if I pray to Sanatana Goswami, he delivers the shelter of the lotus feet of Madana Mohana. And then further, even the one may be unable to travel on the field of Vrindavana due to forgetfulness of his relationship with the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he can get an adequate opportunity to stay in Vrindavana and derive all spiritual benefits by the mercy of Sanatana Goswami. By the mercy of Sanatana Goswami, he can get an adequate opportunity to stay in Vrindavana and derive all spiritual benefits. So just for example, I never planned to go to Vrindavan, but just because my family, they wanted to go, I went behind them. So in such a way, I got an opportunity to see all Radha Madan Mohan, Radha Govindji, so these deities, and stay in the Vrindavan for a couple of days. So somewhere or other, this is by mercy of Sanatana Goswami, all by mercy of all our Vaishnavas and Gurus. Okay, so and then further, Shri Govindji, that is Madan Mohana. Now Govindji acts like a Siksha Guru, instructing spiritual master by teaching Arjuna the Bhagavad Gita. So Shri Govindji temple is established by Rupa Goswami. So in the beginning, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he sends Nityananda Prabhu to the Gauda Desha to preach Krishna consciousness when they were in the Jagannath Puri, and he sends Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami to Vrindavana. There, they have first established Madana Mohana and then Radha Govindji. So now, Shri Govindji acts like a Siksha Guru, instructing spiritual master. So in the beginning of this Chaitanya Charitamrita, we have read all the introduction and all those preface, everything. At that time, Prabhupada has explained who the Madan Mohan is, who the Govindji is, who the Gopinath is. That is Sambandha, Abhideya, Prayojana, like that. Here, the Siksha Guru, it is the Abhideya, or instructing spiritual master by teaching Arjuna the Bhagavad Gita. So here again, Krishna's instructions from Bhagavad Gita. Again, Bhagavad Gita, and then further, he is the original preceptor. Krishna is the one, Krishnam Vande Jagat Guru, for he gives us instructions and opportunity to serve him. When we know what are the steps to be executed, then he will give instructions and opportunity to serve him. But one should have a deep desire for it. An initiating spiritual master is personal manifestation of Srila Madana Mohana Vigraha. And whereas the instructing spiritual master is a personal representative of Srila Govinda Deva Vigraha. Both of these deities are worshipped at Vrindavana. Srila Gopinatha is the ultimate attraction in spiritual realization. So beautiful. Okay, so can I request This is the Sambandha, Abhideya, Prayojana, and the three principal deities in the Vrindavana. Can I request, dear devotees, if you have got any questions or you wanted to share anything here in this context, kindly share or kindly ask these questions. So Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is stressing that Siksha Guru Ketajani Krishnera Swarupa. He is the directly Krishna himself. One has to understand like that. Antaryami Bhakta Sreshta Yai Dhvirupa. Okay, we got Ramlila Prabhuji. If Prabhuji, if you are able to say a few words.
Hare Krishna. Yeah.
Very wonderful.
Yes. Yeah. Actually, you have explained it nicely. Actually, we have to learn about Sambandha, Abhidya, and Prayojana. So you give elaborately the explanation. So this is the. But one thing is we have to understand another thing. Guru is representative of God. We have to remember. But he is not God, but simultaneously he is a representative of God. So this is we have to understand carefully. But we always have to remember he is a representative of God. So we have to respect him as Lord. So this is the end. We have to Guru Mukho Padma Bhaikya. Always follow his instruction. That is the importance for us. So, and then we have to learn how to make relationship with Lord. So how we can make relationship? First we have to connect with the Guru. Then we can approach what is the system. We have to follow that devotional service. Then this is the Ovidya. And ultimate result is Ovidya and Prayojan is Krishna Prem. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Very nicely explained. So in this the relationship there, when we establish the relationship with Krishna in a particular mood, particular rasa, it will never ever be lost. So it will goes eternally. And Kapil Bhagwan says, Nakarhijat matparaha shantarupe nakshintinomi animisho ledi hetihi esham aham atma priya sutasya saka guruhu suhrudo dhaivamistam. Oh, my dear mother, Devhuti. So Kapil Bhagavan says, Nakarhijit matparaha shantarupe nakshantinomi animisho ledi hetihi. And the relationship, the devotion when you establish in exchange with the Lord, nakshanti, so it will never be destroyed. This again Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, Neha vikramana sosti pratyavayo na vidyate swalpamapyasa dharmasya trayate mahato bhayat. So the relationship, because it is established, so now I have got a father and mother. I know because by birth I have got a father and mother. This relationship will never ever be lost as long as I exist. If my father and mother, they are the eternal parents, and if I am also eternal, then would that be lost? It will never ever be lost. It will always continue that relationship. That relationship needs to be awakened here when we have got this material body. We practice, establish the relationship that rasa mellows with the Lord. Okay, that's a very beautiful point. Okay, any other questions, dear devotees? You wanted to add or you wanted to ask any questions? Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Here, like we mentioned about this Radha Govindi. Radha Govindi.
Radha Govindi, yes. Govindi Vigraha.
That Vigraha is not anymore in Jaipur, no?
Yes,
Like
that,
Mohanji.
yeah. It may be in Jaipur, but actually, Lord never leaves Vrindavan. So we always go to, so when I went to the Radha Madan Mohan temple, we could see the deities there and Radha Madan Mohan.
I think original is in Karoli, no?
Karoli?
Karoli, like near Jaipur, there's Karoli. I think Madan Mohanji.
Yes, so devotees, they say that they are in Jaipur. I don't know about Jaipur, but I know only Vrindavan. Um, yes, it's the original deity is here in the Jaipur, but here they have established again, bringing the similar form of Madan Mohana Govindji, and then their devotees are worshipping there in the Vrindavan.
Mm. Because I said original, like, we duty somebody, like, want to take the deity. So there's a king from Jaipur has taken to the Jaipur, and then her daughter, like, his daughter wants to, one of the Madan Mohan to take where she get married is Karoli, which is near Jaipur. So I heard that story.
Yes,
But
Mataji. So it was the time of the Muslim rulers during those times when they're invading and destroying all those temples. Devotees, they have moved the deities from Vrindavan to Jaipur and under the protection of those kings. And later on, once that fightings and invading was subsided, later on they have established again the new deities in the Vrindavana in those places with the same names, but original deities are in the Jaipur. Thank you so much, Mataji, for sharing that point. Any other questions or sharings?
Hare Krishna. Actually, our Acharya, everyone has they worship different name of the deities. Actually, Sanatan has one, Rupa Goswami has one, and Baladev has another, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati has another name. But everyone is name is different, but is actually Lord Krishna. And here the last paragraph we have to understand. Srila Sanatan Goswami is the ideal spiritual master, and we have to surrender to him. This is the important point, and it was also in Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 6, chapter 1, text number 19, 6:119. It is also actually last line for Prabhupada, 6:119. Yes. 6:119. Yes. 19. Yes. Yes. So is you can go through, and last line it is clearly mentioned. We can say is a Abhaya. And then he even dream, even we are not surrendering, but if we have planned, we are dreaming for that, and then he can save from danger. And the Prabhupada mentioned in the last line, the purport is that we can save any difficulties for all. The last line is very, very important also. Hare Krishna.
However, even if one who has surrendered to Krishna happens to do something sinful because of his former habits, such sinful actions no longer have the destructive effect. Therefore, one should adhere to the lotus feet of Krishna very tightly and serve him under the direction of the spiritual master. Thus, in all conditions, one will be akuto bhaya, free from fear.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, Prabhupada given a lot of reference actually, but it's clearly as the last line he make it clear. But he explained how we can save, Guru can save, and Guru and disciple, how they can save each other. We have to surrender to Guru. That is an actual point. And then we have no fear, anymore fear from that. Even dream, even he can do that. So a lot of reference also Prabhupada given. Like this.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji. Very nicely explained. So this is Akuto Kshemaya Padamulami Akuto Bhaya. Pravishanti Akuto Bhaya. So this is Kshemaya Padamulami Pravishanti Akuto Bhaya. That Jnana Vairagyuktena Bhakti Yuktena Chatmana Kshemaya Padamulami Akuto Bhaya pravishinti akuto bhayaha. So this again Kapil Bhagavan also says, Krishna says, ma suchyaha sarvadharman parityajya. What is that verse? Sarvadharman parityajya mam ekam saranam vraja. Aham tvam sarva papebhyo mokshishami ma suchyaha. Do not worry about all those things. I will deliver you from apitet sudhuracharo. Bhajate mam ananya bhav sadhureva samantavyah samyak bhavisto hi saham. Even the one commits mistakes, apitet sudhuracharo. So he needs to be treated as the sadhureva samantavyah. So this is the strong shelter of our spiritual masters and that lotus feet of Krishna. So Sanatana Goswami here, so he delivers the shelter of lotus feet of Madana Mohana. This is very nice. Okay, so thank you so much, Prabhuji. And any other questions? Indaleka Mataji, you want to add anything?
Krishna Prabhuji, when Prabhuji was saying that all the acharyas has one deity, that particular deity, it reminded me of the Jai Radha Krishna Giti. Jai Radha, Jai Radha Madhava Radha Madhava Radhe, Jaya Deva Pranadhana He. It's like 14 of them are there. I think during the week, if we have a class, if I have some time, I'll sing that one. Very beautiful. We talk about Sitanatha, Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, Madhu Pandit, and Jiva Goswami. All of them, they have different deities. So yeah, it will be very nice. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. On Monday, in the teachings of Lord Chaitanya, Radha Sevaka Mataji was singing this kirtan, and each devotee has got their deities, and then so beautiful. Okay, thank you, Mataji.
Okay, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Okay, any other questions, dear devotees? Okay, so we are 6 minutes past 9 o'clock. If you have got anything to share, instead of starting another shloka, it is again, it looks like a big shloka, but less purport. If devotees have got any questions, we could utilize those few minutes. Otherwise, we shall move to the next shloka. It says that, "Oh my Lord, transcendental poets and experts in spiritual science could not fully express their indebtedness to you, even if they were endowed with the prolonged lifetime of Brahma. For you appear in two features, externally as the Acharya and internally as the Super Soul, to deliver the embodied living being by directing him how to come to you." So this is the shloka we have gone through now. It is Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami says, and then later on, in order to support that statement, he is bringing from the Bhagavatam statement. It is, I don't know if it is, yeah, it is Bhagavatam, verse from Bhagavatam, was spoken by Shri Uddhava after he heard from Shri Krishna all necessary instructions about yoga. We will see this shloka in the next session. And maybe I will request dear devotees. Would you like to recite once again this shloka, all devotees, wherever it is possible, only once this time? And then we shall conclude the session. Would you like to start with then Sreshta Mataji again?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Sure, Prabhuji, I will do. Shiksha Guru Keta Janish Krishna Ra Swarupa Anantayami Bhakta Shrestha Yei Dui Rupa. Shall I do 2 more times, Prabhuji?
Once, Mataji.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Mataji. Next, Devashish Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. শিক্ষা গুরুকে তো জানি কৃষ্ণের স্বরূপ অন্তর্যামী ভক্ত শ্রেষ্ঠ এই দুই রূপ হরি বল।
Very, very grateful. Thank you, Prabhuji. Gauringi Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. शिष्य गुरु के त जानी कृष्णेर स्वरूप अंतर्यामी भक्त श्रेष्ठ ए दुई रूप। हरे कृष्ण।
Gayatri Mataji.
Prabhuji, can we allow Gurungi Mataji to recite another?
Yes. Gauringi Mataji, would you like to do?
शिष्य गुरु के त जानी कृष्णेर स्वरूप अंतर्यामी भक्त श्रेष्ठ ए दुई रूप।
Very good.
Haribol, Mataji. Proper Chaitanya, that sloka reciting way, Mataji. Haribol. We have to learn. Haribol. Beautiful. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mataji. Gayatri Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. शिक्षा गुरु के ता जानी कृष्णेरा स्वरूपा अंतर्यामी भक्त श्रेष्ठाय दुई रूपा। हरे कृष्ण।
So beautiful. Thank you, Mataji. Indulekha Mataji, please.
हरे कृष्णा। शिक्षा गुरु के च जानी कृष्णेरा स्वरूप अंतर्यामी भक्त श्रेष्ठ ए दुई रूप। Hare Krishna. Prabhuji, are you going to post this recording?
Yes.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. Because there's a nice point about the guru, and I'm preparing class on that, so I will have these points to add. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Mataji. And next, Kishori Gokulanandini Mataji, please. Okay, it's not available. Meena Mataji, please.
Hare Krishna. शिक्षा गुरु के त जानी कृष्ण ये स्वरूप अंतर्यामी भक्त श्रेष्ठ ए दुई रूप।
Very beautiful. Okay, Amrita Shashi Mataji, please. Kishori Gokulanandini Mataji, yes, please.
शिक्षा गुरु के ता जानी कृष्ण स्वरूप अंतर्यामी भक्त साक्षी ए दुई रूपा।
Very nice. Thank you, Mataji. Okay. Next, Ramlala Prabhuji. Would you like to try?
Yes, I am trying. शिक्षा गुरु के ता जानी कृष्णेर स्वरूप अंतर्जामी भक्त श्रेष्ठ यही दुई रूप।
Once more, Prabhuji. Once more, Prabhuji.
Okay, thank you. शिक्षा गुरु के ता जानी कृष्णेर स्वरूप अंतर्जामी भक्त श्रेष्ठ यही दुई रूप।
Again.
शिक्षा गुरु के ता जानी कृष्णेर स्वरूप अंतर्जामी भक्त श्रेष्ठ यही दुई रूप।
So sweet. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Very beautiful. Okay, so this is one should know the instructing spiritual master to be the personality of Krishna. Lord Krishna manifests himself as the super soul and as the greatest devotee of the Lord. Okay, so this is from this shloka from Chaitanya Charitamrita. If devotees have got no questions or no sharings, we shall move to the next part, Narsimha prayers. And this session is live recording in the YouTube, so devotees, they can also watch parallelly as well. Okay, so we shall move to the next part, Narsimha prayers by Devashish Prabhuji. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Reading on yourself and family, Prabhuji.
Drone will do, Prabhu, and now.
You both do it. Call and response.
Namaste Narashinkaya
Namaste Narasimhaya
Pralatalatatayine
Praladadaine
Hiranyakashipurvakshaha
Hiranyakashipurvakshaha
Srilankankaraye
Shilatankanakolae
Ito Nashingho Parato Nashingho
Ito Nasimho Parato Nasimho
Yato Yato Yamitato Nashingho
Yato Yato Yami Tatu Nasimho
Nashingho
Pahi
Pahi Nashingho Itaye Nashingho
Bahir Nasimho Ridaye Nasimho
Narashingha Amadim Sharanam Prapade
Narasingha Madim Sharanam Prapade
Tavakara Kamala Pare Nakam Arputa Shinga Talita Yanyakashipur Danubringa Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadish Hare Jai Jagadish Hare Jai Jagadish Hare
Tabo kar kamal bhare nakam abhuta singam dalita hiranyakashipu tanuvingam keshabadrita narahari rupa jai jagadisha hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare
Chayo Nashinghadev Chayo Nashinghadev Chayo Nashinghadev Chayo Nashinghadev
Jayo Narsimha Dev Jayo Narsimha Dev Jayo Narsimha Dev Jayo Narsimha Dev
Chayo Prahlad Maharaj Chayo Prahlad Maharaj Chayo Prahlad Maharaj Chayo Prahlad Maharaj
Jayo Prahlad Maharaj Jayo Prahlad Maharaj Jayo Prahlad Maharaj Jayo Prahlad Maharaj
Chayo Chayo Prabhupada 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 Chayo Chayo Prabhupada
Jayo Jayo Prabhupada 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 Jayo Jayo Prabhupada
Nitai Gora Haribo 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 Nitai Gora Haribo
Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari Bol
Jai Nrsimhadev Bhagavan ki
Jai
Prahlad Maharaj ki
Jai
Jai Prabhupada ki
Jai
All glories to the assembled devotees.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
All goes to Drone Prabhu ki jai.
Yeah.
Hare Bol.
Very nice.
Hari Bol.
Wonderful,
Beautiful,
wonderful.
Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So cute, very nice. Hari Bol.
Very well, so sweet.
Wow. Okay, so thank you so much, Dhran Prabhuji and Devashish Prabhuji. Very nice. Thank you so much. So, dear devotees, if you're all happy, then we shall conclude our session and see you tomorrow morning for Japa session. And tomorrow morning at 5:30 Japa, and then after that, we go through the Ramayana. Okay, that is tomorrow morning. Okay, so if you are happy, we shall continue now. Panchakalpatarubhyasya कृपासिन्धुभ्यैव च तत्कालं
पतितनां
वैष्णवेभ्यो
पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः अनंत कोटि
कोटि वैष्णववृंद की जय
वैष्णवेंद्र भक्तवृंद की जय जगद्गुरु श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय थैंक यू
Hare Krishna.
हरि बोल हरे कृष्णा थैंक यू सो मच
Hare Krishna.
हरि बोल